Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. So one person came from Calcutta in 1965. One person from Calcutta left on a cargo boat, and now we have millions of people chanting Hare Krishna. Krishnadas Kaviraj says, Kali Kalera Dharm Harinam Sankirtan Krishna Shakti Vinanahe Tara Pravartana. One cannot spread the glories of the holy name unless he's empowered by Lord Krishna, Krishna Shakti. So you're born in Bengal. This means you must have done some punya in your last life. So, of course, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said, Bharata Bhumite Manushya Janma Hoy, Janma Sartakakara Parakara Upakara. So he said, you become Krishna conscious, and then you give it to people all over the world. So the Supreme Lord, who lives within our hearts, he came and walked in this area 530 something years ago. I see so many people coming from India and going to the West, to America, for getting something. However, we know in the Gita, Krishna says that the only fruit of Rajagun is Rajasastu Phalam Dukam, is misery. So people may have wealth, advanced material amenities and luxuries, but inside they do not have any Sanskriti, any spiritual culture. So you have to become very proud of your Sanatan Dharma, because everyone is searching after Sanatan Dharma. If we put Krishna in the center, Yatataror Mula Nisechana Nana Tripyanti Yatskanda Bujo Pashakaha. If we water the root, if we serve Krishna, the root, then all the branches of human society will become happy. And Vedavyas says, Kritayad Dayato Vishnum Tretayam Yajanamakai Dwaparam Paricharyayam Kaliryad Darikirtanam. That the rishis would meditate in the Himalayas for 10,000 years to get attachment to Krishna, to God. But in Kali Yuga, so easy. Kaliryad Dari Kirtanam. In Kali Yuga, the Dharma is Kirtanad Iva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Vajat. Simply chanting Hare Krishna is very easy compared to Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga. Now we have very nice, easy process. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, Grihe Tako Vane Dako, Sada Hari Bole Dako. In fact, in Kali Yuga, the Purana says that one should not take sannyas in Kali Yuga. It's very difficult. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu is teaching Anasakta Savishyan Yatarham Upayunjataha Nirbandha Krishna Sambandha Yukta Vairagyam. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is teaching Vairagya by using everything in Krishna's service, family life, house, everything we see as property of Krishna. So Prabhupada, he told us, don't be afraid to take money from the demoniac Americans. Take their money and build Mayapur. If we don't use Lakshmi in the service of Narayan, then Lakshmi will go away. She'll never stay. She's chanchal. So Prabhupada said, we use American wealth and Indian wisdom, and combined, we can save the whole world. Vedavyas says, Dharma Swanustita Pumsham Vishvakshena Kata Suyat Notpadayad Yadiratim Shrama Evihi Kevalam. All your big skyscrapers, your big factories, your big Boeing jets, all useless if you don't use it for Krishna. So that is the magic of Bhakti Yoga, that we don't reject anything, we use everything in Krishna's service. So now we have many temples throughout the world, and we have Bhagavad Gita in so many languages, almost 100 languages or more. We have Bhagavad Purana in so many languages. So the fire of Krishna consciousness is gradually burning away the Kali Yuga forest. So does everyone have Srimad Bhagavatam in their home? Srimad Bhagavatam is the incarnation of God in literary form. If you keep it in your home, you will be blessed by the Lord. And you will get the Guru, the Bhakti Lata Beej, the seed of Bhakti will grow, the Bhakti Lata will grow and reach the lotus feet of Krishna. Haribo! So Satatam Kirtayantamam, every day, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and associating with devotees. So, we in the West, we were young people, but we were very disillusioned with the materialistic way of life. Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hi upadruta. Upadruta, very full of anxiety. We had nice home, nice cars, swimming pool in the backyard, vacations twice a year, so many luxuries, but no one, mentally, the mind is just completely in anxiety. So Srila Prabhupada, he simply took us and in the streets of America and other countries and do the kirtan, simply chanting Hare Krishna to the public. And Srila Prabhupada also, when we went for walks with Prabhupada in America, he would always challenge atheism. He was saying the science and scientists and technology, they dominate the world and they say there's no God, but they have no idea how to make peace in the world. So by his great inspiration, Srila Prabhupada inspired us. He said that the Bhagavad Purana and Bhagavad Gita, these are Brihat Madanga. He said when we chant, maybe 100, 200, 300 people see us chanting in the street. But when we distribute his book, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, it goes into homes of thousands of people's homes, and they will be reading, and that is also kirtan. Of course, you have to understand, in the West, people, they see the Hare Krishna movement, what is this? We're Christian country. They say Christian country, but no one's following Jesus, actually. So we had to be very courageous because they would arrest us when we're chanting Hare Krishna in the streets. Many times they arrest us, put us in jail. So we were Prabhupada's soldiers, always waging war against the mad dog of Kali Yuga. Ricket Maharaj told Kali, personality of Kali, who was beating a bull and the cow, he said, you cannot live in my kingdom. You cannot live in my kingdom. Ricket Maharaj ruled the whole world. So then Kali surrendered to Ricket Maharaj and said, please give me a place to live. Where can I live? So the king told Kali, you can live wherever there's a hoarding of gold, Kanchana. And wherever there's Kanchana, there's Kamini, trying to enjoy sense pleasure, Indriya Bhog. So in this way, in America and the Western world, simply wasting their lives under the under the rule of Kali. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us, Vairagya Vijanija Bhakti Yoga, Shiksharcham Eka Purusha Purana. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sharira Dari Kripanidhi Yastva Maham Prapadye. His disciple, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, glorified Lord Chaitanya with this prayer that he's teaching us Vairagya and Gyan and Bhakti. So we live simply. If we have extra, we use it for spreading Krishna consciousness. So Prabhupada instructed us to go in America in all the public places and distribute this Srimad Bhagavatam. So in America, the law is any public place, you can teach religion, you can preach religion. So we used to go in the airport and distribute books. And then airport police would come, of course, and arrest us. And then we take the city, whatever city, take it to court, and we would win the court case. And we opened all the airports in America. So millions and millions of books were distributed in the airports of America. So the busiest airport on the planet is Chicago Airport. And the name of that airport is O'Hare Airport, Chicago. Some famous man named O'Hara. He was came from Ireland, and he was famous, so they named the airport O'Hare Airport. So when Prabhupada came through the Chicago airport, he told his senior devotees, disciples, he said, go and tell the manager he should change the name. Oh, Hare Krishna Airport. So of course we went and applied to change the name. And they said, are you joking? Are you making a joke? No, we're serious. Our spiritual master of the universe, he's the representative of God himself. He's saying, change the name. On the American dollar, it says, in God we trust. So you have to follow his ambassador. Anyway, they decided not to change. When they interviewed Prabhupada at the airport, he said, the problem is you think you own the airport, you own the country, America. He says, Krishna is a proprietor. So this is how he preached to the television interviewers. Bhoktaram yagatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. Without this Sanatan Dharma, without this Bhakti, Hare Krishna Bhakti process, the world can never be happy. People's consciousness have to be raised at least to Shatvagun. Therefore, we follow Yasya Devi Parabhaktir Yata Devetataha Guru. We follow instructions of the great acharyas. Otherwise, there will be no peace or happiness. Everyone should always, wherever you go, Yare Deke Tarikaha Krishna Upadesh. Always keep some small books by Prabhupada in your bag, and wherever on the train or anywhere, airport, say, oh, hello, take this. Prabhupada told us every day when he gave Bhagavatam class, at the end of the class, he would always say one thing, distribute my books, distribute my books, distribute my books. Srila Prabhupada is living in his words, so we get Prabhupada Sangha by Shravanam Kirtanam, sharing and chanting the Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Nectar of Devotion, all his writings. One television reporter asked Prabhupada, what will happen when you die? Prabhupada said, I will never die. And he established Radha Krishna deities all over the world. We have Radha Krishna, Gaur Nitai, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, all over the world. He established Gaur Nitai, Chaitanya Nitai, in a city called Atlanta, which is in America. So he said, in this uncivilized place called Atlanta, far away from Vrindavan, far away from Mayapur, no spiritual culture, people living like animals. Now Lord Chaitanya Nitai have come to Atlanta. Archi Vishna Shila Deer, that the Archa Vigraha is God himself in form, material form, but God is there in his Archa Vigraha. So in this way, Prabhupada established Radha Krishna, Gaur Nitai, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, all various uncivilized countries of the world. Krishna told Arjuna, Nanu Sochanti Panditaha. He said, you're not very learned. You're uncivilized because you think you're the body and you're lamenting for your relatives. So without the Bhagavad Gita, you are uncivilized. Vijayanaya Sampane Brahmani Gavihastini Sunichaivas Papakecha Pandita Samadarshina. You're civilized when you see the soul in all the various species of life. Otherwise, Saeva Gokara. You're nothing, you have the brain of a cow or an ass. Not much brain. So Prabhupada used to tell us, you're Americans, you have lots of zeros. So if you put Krishna in front of the zeros, you get 1,000, 1 million, 1 billion. So Srila Prabhupada was taken by Krishna to the country where everyone wants to go. But all those people there, they're looking to India for some real knowledge, some real truth. People spend billions and billions of dollars in the West on yoga. But what is yoga? Yoga means the Vedic culture. It means Sanskriti of the Vedas. And so, yoginam api sarvesham madgatena antaratmanam shravan bhajate yomam teme yuktatamo mataha. Krishna tells Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita that of all these types of yoga which comes out of the Vedas, out of Sanatana Dharma, Bhakti Yoga is the highest of all. So Prahlad Maharaj told his father, Hiranyakashipu, Vanam gato yad darim ashriyeta. Go to Vrindavan, to the forest, and take shelter of Lord Hari. Everyone is actually searching for Lord Krishna in Vrindavan. Some people know it and some don't, but everyone is searching after peace and happiness. So this Hare Krishna movement, this is just the beginning.